Hi, so today we're going to be talking about science safety. So, what are the safety measures that we need to take every single day so that we can do science experiments safely? So, scientists understand the importance of safety when they're in the lab. They follow safety rules at all times. Following these rules helps to prevent accidents, injuries, and unsuccessful experiments. Always practice science safety and follow all of these rules during your science class. Rule number 1, listen and follow all directions carefully. So we talk about this often a lot any other time, but we want to make sure that we're always listening and following instructions, especially when we're working with something for science, okay? So that we know exactly what to do and we don't cause any harm. Always wear safety goggles and gloves. So if we were doing an experiment, we would put on our safety goggles and we would put on our gloves to make sure we don't spill or get anything on our hands or in our eyes. Never eat, drink, or smell the materials that we are using unless you're told otherwise that you could eat the things after the experiment, okay? But you should never eat, drink, or smell them without permission. Wash your hands when you're finished, just in case you spilled something or maybe your gloves had a leak. Keep your area clean. So if you spill something, make sure we're wiping it up. Never play in the science lab. Read all directions before you start. Clean and put away materials when you finish. I'm going to go back to this one. So read all directions before you start. Why do you think that's important? So like even when we might make like cookies or something else that we're cooking for supper, I always make sure that I read through my directions first, because what if I, just started mixing things together and then I didn't read later that it said, well, mix everything together except for the flour. But then I just saw mix everything together and I mixed all the ingredients together. Okay, so you want to make sure you read things all the way through first and then go back to your steps, okay? We already talked about how you will clean and put away materials when you're finished. Never bring food or drink into the lab. Now, talk with your partner and write in your science journal what could happen if you did not follow each safety rule. So here's your science journal talking about safe and unsafe things for this